Good Tuesday morning, my Gallatin County friends. We are on day 36, and today I come to you. It is raining, and it is Cinco de Mayo, which means the 5th of December, and it is Tuesday, so I hope you're having tacos tonight for Taco Tuesday and Cinco de Mayo. And so today I'm going to read a fun book. Oh Where Has My Little Dog Gone? And this is actually a song. It's kind of a folk song that has been passed down through generations. And this book comes from the song. In our book today, we're going to see habit 1 because the dog is not very proactive, which most puppies aren't. They're learning, they chew, they do things. To learn along the way how to behave as a dog. And this little guy is not very proactive, makes bad decisions. We're also going to see habit 4 because at the end there is a win-win situation where the dog is happy and the little girl who owns the dog is happy. And this is just an all-around good book for building up your heart and just making you feel good about yourself. Having a dog sometimes brings peace to your life. So habit 7, of course, will be hit as well because it's just a fun book and it may hit something that you find near and dear to your heart, like having a dog. So let's read Where, Oh Where Has My Little Dog Gone? And it is told by Isa Trapani. And before I start, I will sing you the song so that you know how it goes. And on the back of this book, on the back page, they actually have the song and all of the lyrics, which goes with the story. But I'm just going to sing the first verse for you. It says, oh, where has my little dog gone? Oh, where can he be? With his ears cut short and his tail cut long. Oh, where can he be? And that's how the song goes. So now let's dive into the story and read all about where the dog has gone. Oh, where has my little dog gone? Oh, where could he be? With his ears cut short and his tail cut long. Oh, where can he be? So you see the little girl's looking for him. Perhaps I shouldn't have scolded him when he chewed a hole in my shoe. But I had to teach my dog right from wrong. What else was I going to do? So, of course, being a puppy, chewed a hole in her sock. And in her shoe. His feelings must have been terribly hurt. His heart was filled with dismay. So he packed his bowl and his favorite toy, and then my dog ran away. He took a bus that was headed for town, a tourist he thought he'd be. But he never got past the rushing crowds, and not one sight did he see. I think I'll go to the mountains, he said, and climb to my heart's content. But he lost his grip on the icy slope, and back down the mountain he went. So next he thought he would surf in the sea. He'd never tried it before. I think this is really funny. He's driving the truck. And he has a surfboard. But a giant wave knocked him off his feet and threw him back to the shore. I'd rather hike in the desert, he said. It's warm and peaceful out there. But he tripped and fell on a rattlesnake. It gave them both quite a scare. Sorry. Miss Wash doesn't have on my glasses. So do you think this really happened? Do you think he actually went to all these places? Probably not. He's thinking about where he'd like to go or what he'd like to do. A cowboy's life is exciting, he'd heard. A rodeo could be fun. But the horse he rode pitched him in the dirt. My dog was glad to be done. So I'm going to pause for just a second. Why is the dog imagining all these places he would like to go and things that he would like to do? Do you remember what happened at the beginning? How do you think the dog is feeling? If you said the dog is feeling like he can't go home because he's scared or he feels like he's unwanted since he chewed a hole in her sock, you're right. So he's thinking of all these places he'd like to go because he really has nowhere to go. He feels like he can't go back home, so he's thinking of all these things that he would like to do and all these places he would like to go instead since he can't go home. But everything that he thinks comes up in a bad way. So like every time he thinks of something new, he thinks of something bad that would happen. So these events are not actually happening. This is what's happening in his mind. I'm tired, he said. I'll go sleep in a cave. How snug and cozy I'll be. But he didn't know that a big brown bear would come keep him company. By now my doggie was hungry and weak. The sun was setting so low. He longed to eat and he longed to sleep, but had no place he could go. So what do you think the doggie is going to do? And then he thought of his warm, loving home, the place he most wished to be. With a wagging tail and a joyful heart, he ran right back home to me. So here's our win-win. I'm going to ask real quick. Use the illustration to tell me how the dog and the little girl feel about each other. How do you know? If you said that they feel happy, let's dig a little deeper for a better answer. When someone asks you how you feel about your mom or your dad or your grandma, you don't say, I feel happy. You say, I love them. So a better answer would be that they love each other. And when I said, how do you know? A good answer would be because they're both smiling and they're both grabbing onto each other like they're hugging. That's how we know they love each other. Always dig for those better answers. What great adventures my little dog had while roaming so far away. Though he learned a lot and is wiser now, I think he's home to stay. And again, if I was to ask you how do the girl and the dog feel about each other and how do you know, you would say that they are definitely loving each other, that they definitely care about each other. And how do you know? She's laughing, she is enjoying his little lick and kiss on the cheek. And that is it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this book. This is a really good book. And there's a lot of books out there that are based off of folk songs. On Top of Spaghetti is another one. So if you are a beginner reader and you are just beginning to read, these are wonderful stories for you to be picking out of your library and choosing because we learn better through music. So if you can learn the song, then you should be able to read the book, and it makes you feel a little bit more confident about your reading. Guys, tomorrow is Wednesday, day 37. I shall see you then. Bye. Have a great day.